Regata de Blanc, The Police. Full album. We just hit it on Patreon. So freaking excited.
Every song was awesome. Every song was tasty. Everything had amazing drums throughout the entire record. And then we're also hitting a full movie. And that's going to actually be voted for over there on Patreon. And that poll is up there today. So go over there and check it out.
Plus a catalog of hundreds of songs that you can't get anywhere on YouTube. All that for less than a cup of coffee. With that being said, on to the video.
Hey guys, hope you're having a great day as well as a great life.
As well as a great life. We are here with a song that didn't win the last poll, but got really close, and so we kind of had to do it.
Really freaking close. And it's also October, and it has the word witch, like Season of the Witch. I mean, I think there's like a movie called that or something. I mean, it feels very appropriate for the holiday seasons coming up around here.
That's true.
And also just been meaning to hit Donovan for a hot minute.
Ooh, are we going to have a Halloween live stream?
I don't know, but I'm definitely down.
I want to dress up as something. I don't know what I dress up. This is going to be for future thoughts. But either way, really excited to hit this. Season of the Witch. Donovan, let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Cool.
It's like a reverb on the strings. I like that
much. When I look out my window, many sights to see. And when I look in my window, so many different people to be, that it's strange, so strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the when I look over my shoulder, what do you think I see? Some other cat looking over his shoulder at me, and he's strange, sure is strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. Beatniks out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch.
Cool organ.
Oh, yeah.
You got to pick up every stitch. The rabbits running in the ditch. Beatniks out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Where'd I go? When I look out my window, what do you think I see? And when I look in my window, so many different people to be. It's Where'd I go? Where'd I go?
Dang. I have so many thoughts.
Same.
Can I hear yours first?
I mean, they're a little disjointed. I think that pre-chorus into the chorus is one of the coolest freaking things, and I'm so happy and eternally grateful that he did it like 4 times.
Okay, so then I guess my point kind of coincides with that, which is, let's do this rating.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, A minus.
Okay.
Here's what I feel, and it literally leads from that point. I think, and we've said this before, like in a recent song we hit, this is an A+, potentially S tier chorus, and I would also contend pre-chorus as well. Both of those are so well done. Like, it's such a perfect lead in to such a good chorus from every instrument, every lyric. It just felt great. The verse, it was just kind of whatever to me. And because like that was the only part that every time it repeated, I was tired of it by like the second time. Whereas the pre-chorus, it played 4 times, chorus played 4 times. I didn't get tired of those at all, which is normally the thing you get tired of. Because like the thing that changes the least throughout a song. So usually that's the thing. If you're going to get tired of something, it's that. And I was not tired of it by the end. But the verses, I just felt like didn't have their own, like they weren't unique enough, or the way that they were done, I just didn't love.
That's fair. The only word I remember from any of the verses was just the word window.
Yeah.
And that was like kind of the beginning and the end, but throughout most of the song, I was definitely, I'll say, lost in the sauce / zoned out through the verses. And that's part of what made the pre-chorus and chorus so impactful, is because it's almost one of those things where you have the frog, like if you throw them in boiling water, they're going to freak out. But if you heat it up, it's like all good or whatever. It felt kind of like that, where like before I know it, it's like already happening. I'm like, oh my God, that's freaking crazy. Because like, I'm like zoned out, and it so seamlessly flows into like that pre-chorus as the percussion kind of picks up and he gets a little more angsty. And I just thought it was so freaking cool, where I'm almost glad that the verses were like not throwaway, but not, at least upon first listen, part of like a
I guess
I get what you mean.
I didn't get so lost in the sauce in it because I was really happy with everything going on that I kind of wanted to like pick out individual elements. Like there was a lot of interesting guitar work happening, a lot of interesting bass tones. The drums were really cool. I think there was a delay on the hi-hat or something, because I don't think he was doing like a I think it was just like a like that sort of thing, and there was some like echoey. Either way, it was done so well. And I just wanted to pick up on all those little details that they were kind of adding in there. And so because of that, when I was hearing the verse, he starts it in kind of a, like a, saying it in a weird way, where he's like, oh, you're standing around window. Like, he says it in a weird tone of voice.
Almost kind of like Robert Plant-esque, a tiny bit.
Yeah, there was just some kind of weird, or even dialect. And then he would start to go high. I just didn't love it. Like the way he, I liked that, but I wish he would have almost kept it more monotone and more conversational in that aspect of it. And maybe said some more interesting things before going into this pre-chorus that was sung and was so cool. And it really just repeated the same word, changed a word out every so often. And each time it did, it was so welcomed. But yeah, I can't gush over how good that chorus was enough.
Yeah.
Like like everything from the
So
drums
good.
going double time on the snare to the guitar kind of getting a little looser and a little more disjointed.
You hear the organ, like,
just driving more. And the Season of the Witch was sung like that is such a cool line. Like rhythmically flows so well. The whole thing just felt great. I mean, this is an example of an S tier. When did this come out in the 60s?
I think so.
I mean, it feels like it. If it didn't,
Which is
then,
even freaking cooler. I think it's like 68 or like 71, somewhere right around there.
The album here. 66. So
That's 66 doing this is freaking crazy.
Yeah, literally the chorus I think is S tier. I think the pre-chorus is also S tier. It's just that verse just kind of I didn't love it. It wasn't horrible. It just wasn't it took me out of the sauce too much. But that was like a very small criticism for what they did right. It's a great song. Great song.
That's crazy. Love, like, especially for 1966, love all the tones and stuff, like everything combined.
It was great.
I like how with the guitar, like I noticed it like immediately in the first like 10 seconds or so, it was strumming and some kind of reverb on it that made it almost like have something like when you have like snare reverb or something like that, and it goes like, it had a thing where he would like strum it like in a certain point, and it would kind of fall off in that same way. And I've heard reverb on a guitar before, but not in a way where it does that. Like that was freaking wild.
They also could have been playing in a live room with the drums, and I was trying to listen to what it was doing because I actually didn't notice it until you pointed it out, which is good on you. It could have been something where they were playing the guitar and that note was literally just making the drum ring out every time it played.
That'd be so crazy.
So I'm not sure why, but either way, it sounded really, really good. I guess let us know where we go next. Maybe some other Halloween-themed songs in case we do a live stream. And what your rating is. I don't know if you guys feel the same on the verse, but either way, I thought the chorus was great.
What was your rating?
A-.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
I think it was fair. I think it's
I think it's fair. I think it's fair, too.
You know what I'm saying?
I think not fair for 66, but I think also fair.
Here's the deal. I've heard verses that I've absolutely adored in 66 and choruses I didn't, and I think I've given more lenience to choruses that aren't as good in 60s. But like verses, if the Zombies can do some wild shit in the 60s, then I expect some solid verse work when your chorus is that good.
But the Cool Zombies thing came out in 67, I think.
Well, Beatles were doing cool shit in the 60s too.
Yeah, a little more bubblegummy until it got to like that little later point.
Listen, Linda. We'll catch you next video.
Peace. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have not already seen our reaction to the Police album, Regatta de Blanc, go ahead and check that out right here. Enjoy. It's a great freaking time. See you.